A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Dallas playing for the home crowd again tonight. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. And last year, they were able to take the edge in the series thanks to some clutch play.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series. Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's Doncic. Makes it off the glass. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And a wide-open look for Payne. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Now Brooks, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
Assist from.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Doncic.
Grizzlies foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It goes on
Foul.
Dillon Brooks. This is his first free throw of the game.
Luka.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
Pass to Bullock. Stolen by Jackson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here are the Mavericks now, trailing here by 8. Out to Doncic. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Nice D from Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Adams' shot is off.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Hardaway with a wide open look. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Wow, the big-time range is evident from Hardaway Jr. Go ahead, send it in.
Pass to Jackson. To the paint. Grant.
Dallas foul.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First team foul.
In terms of entertainment
That's a line
factor,
for the Grizzlies.
can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some
2 minutes
vicious
remaining
in-game throwdown.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Hardy. Over to the left wing. Ntilikina can't hit.
Dallas foul.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina.
First personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
Second team foul.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Back to Hardaway. And it's in there. Hardaway's got 5 points so far.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Outside, Bain. Brooks outside. Down low. Pocket 6. Here's Morant. McGee with the block. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Hardy. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McGee's shot is off.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Pass to Hardy. And it's McGee. It's out the key. 5 on the clock. Hardaway from outside. They grab their own miss. Urginus. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Bertan's not just a shooter. He's got a 6'10 frame, puts it to good use on the glass.
Here's Morant. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And with how well Wood can shoot from 3, Christian, a tough cover in that pick and roll, pick and pop set. You just don't know what he's going to do. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Dinwiddie. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking. Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Doncic with the bucket.
Now, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And with the Mavs a trip doors to the conference finals, puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Mavericks trail by 5. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And the shot is long.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
Now, here's Dinwiddie, following the miss by John Morant.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Christian Wood, 2 shots.
And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by John Morant. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Tries again. And the dunk by Doncic.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Morant with it. He's got 14. And it's Brooks in the corner. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. The Mavericks trail by 5. Out to Doncic. From deep, Wood. It's good from long range. Wood's got 5.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Second personal foul.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Jackson hits both of them. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin helped. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Mavericks timeout call.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Dallas calls timeout. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Hardy, no good. .102 left in the first half of basketball.
The assist.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Pass to McGee. Now, here's Bertans. Left side, Bain. Morant. Here is Brooks. Over to the wing. Now, here's Adams. Bertans defending. Adams' shot is good.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Now, here's Bertans. And here's Hardy. And it's Hardy with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
That's the end of the first half with a score.
And that's it for the first half of action.
49. The Grizzlies, 34.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Hardaway. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Guys, you want to be able to score from all three levels, and Hardaway Jr. is capable. That instance, mid-range is on point. Pass
to Bain. to the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Baines got 5 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
3.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Wood. Pass to Bullock. Here's Doncic. A second chance effort. And the rejection by Jackson.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
And so it's Memphis with it. Memphis leading by 6. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now here's Brooks. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Adams. Yes, that goes in. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
This guy is used to drawing contact. Adams outworks and out-hustles anyone in his way.
Out to Hardaway. Doncic right side. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 12.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Following the miss by John Morant. Over in the corner, Doncic. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. He's got 15.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Dallas making a switch here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
Get out of your seats and on your feet for the detail.
Morant right side.
Let me hear your name for the line once again.
Adams' shot is off.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And Doncic gets it to go. And it's now only a 1-point Grizzly lead.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Jared Jackson Jr.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now here's Powell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 4. Shot from free throw range. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Jackson misses.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now here's Morant. Here's Bain. He gets it in there. Baines got 9 points in the quarter. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Grizzlies lead by 3.
The Grizzlies.
We're back after this from American Airlines.
You know what time it is.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Now Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Adams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on JaVale McGee.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
On the wing, Jackson. Here's Adams, who's back up. And he lays it up and in. Adams has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Memphis. The 3 for Doncic. They get it back. Dinwiddie outside. Second shot opportunity. The wide open look here for Wood. Connects from 3-point range.
And Wood has become an intimidating presence at the arc, able to knock down that 3 with consistency.
Back to Morant. Fast break, Dallas. To tie it up. Wood with the bucket. Wood's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Oh, they get it back. Here's Dinwiddie on the money from 12 feet away.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think they're setting up for an awesome finish.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So Adams will go to the free throw line.
Steven Adams.
That one goes on Wood.
Shooting 1.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Doncic, no good.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Brooks. It's tipped. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Pull-up jumper. And that one hits back iron.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Morant left side. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Yes, indeed it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 4. There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bullock. Here now is Dinwiddie. Here's Doncic. And Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams, size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. And that one drops for him. And now a 6-point Memphis lead.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And that one's good. Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Adams. Dinwiddie with the steal.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Here's Morant. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific...
Bluegrass in my bluegrass. She went back to Lex and told me hit her.